What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about Madame. Now if you search Madame on YouTube will show you a channel with completely different name, which is Princess Ash. I mean, the channel got 42.5k subscribers, but about 2 months ago the channel used to have 50k. She also made a video about that, and if you look at her recent videos, it is just bombarded with dislike. I mean, percentage wise it is pretty much same as Onision, who is the most hated person on YouTube right now. So let's see how the story started in the first place. So Madame is a female YouTuber who call herself as a leafy clone. She basically gained popularity by exposing Onision. She made a video about Onision's Patreon, which doesn't exist anymore. Now Onision is the sort of guy who claims pretty much every single video made about him. And if you counter claim, he never lifts the claim. He always gives you a strike. And same thing happened with Madame. But unlike other people, she was like, I'm going to take this matter to court. I'm going to fight for fair use and I'm going to sue this guy. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe. I want to reach at least 100 subs before 2020, and now there are only 27 days left for 2020, so please make sure to subscribe. As a matter of fair use came into story, several people were supportive of it, because people were like, finally someone is taking an initiative to fight this evil guy who just steals people hard-earned money. So to fight this lawsuit, she started raising money on her Patreon. She was telling, I'm going to take this guy to small claim court. I will also vlog her there to show you guys how the entire situation plays out. Rape John, a pretty popular YouTuber, even said, if you want someone to be at court with you, I will be there. Now in the video that she talked about suing Onision, she pinned a comment that says, question, are you allowed to talk about legal issues online? Answer, yes. I simply explained what I learned about suing in small claims and publicly stated extra details. It is no secret that suing in small claims is a thing. I see no issues explaining it to my subscribers, because if I were vague, donated would seem like a scam, at least in my eyes. You deserve to know this detail. Like I said in the video, any future progress I make will be updated to Patreons only. I'm refraining for further public updates until I go to court. So things were looking good for her, until people saw what kind of person she really was. She once used still for her videos, which was made by an artist named Stiller, and didn't credit artist at all, which she agreed to. So that artist wrote a comment under her video telling I was not credited. Now instead of being a mature person and owning the mistake, she started saying that artist is a liar, I should have been contacted privately. She also doxed that artist, leaked her phone number, and made a video saying art community has a lying problem. And looking at like to dislike ratio, people didn't agree at all. People were also questioning what happened to lawsuit, because at this time Madame was posting picture of her going to concert, eating food and stuff, so people were suspicious. They were thinking, where did the money actually went? She never gave answer because she wasn't wrong. She basically scammed people and stole their hard-earned money.
So let me get this straight, Madam or Ashley. People are doubting your intent. People are questioning your intent on whether or not you were actually suing Onision. You took money from fans who donated to your Patreon. You asked for money to specifically sue Onision. And then in your most recent video, which is now removed, you claim that you're not going to showcase or update anybody on the court case in the lawsuit because people are questioning your intent. Now to me, that doesn't make any sense. If you have people questioning whether or not your claim is legitimate, that you're actually suing Onision, all you have to do is literally post a filing receipt of the courthouse. Literally, just post a receipt, hey, post a confirmation number of the case so that we can look it up publicly and see, hey, this is a legit thing that she's actually doing in small claims court. But the problem is that she doesn't understand how legal stuff actually works. Because if you go to the Pierce County website, specifically in the Tacoma courthouse where this small claims court case would occur, you can look up her legal name, Ashley S., which I'm not gonna say her full name, and there is no filings anywhere in the last recent months. Nothing has been filed. You can also look up Greg's name, which is now James, but the thing is once you file, you get a mediation date where you have to appear, and the defendant and the person being sued has to appear. And then after that, the mediation goes through. Then you have the small claims court, which also goes in public record. The moment that the small claims court is entered into or filed in the courthouse, it goes on public record. You can look up Greg's name, and you can see all of his court proceedings, all the things that he's been in with the legal wetlands issues and other related legal issues. They are all public record. And had you actually filed a claim like you claim that you have, you would at least showcase a receipt, you would show some sort of evidence to provide, and snap out any of the doubt that people have about your intentions. including my own. I even reached out to you DMs saying how easy it would be for you just to post a filing receipt of the $50 of the small claims, and then people would shut up, essentially. I would say, okay, you're actually doing this, but so far you have provided nobody anything, and instead you respond with, I'm not gonna update anybody despite me taking their money for something that I promised I was going to do. I'm not gonna update it because you guys don't deserve an update because you guys questions my intentions. How dare somebody questions me? Like, wow, like what a concept, you know? This is not a hard thing to do, posting a receipt of something to back up your claim that you're actually going through with it. I've never seen such backward logic of any YouTuber not providing evidence for something simply because people question it. Asking questions and providing evidence to prove how authentic you are is not a hard thing to do. Posting a receipt is not a hard thing to do, but it is for you, madam, because I don't believe this is happening or exists. And you also got to remind yourself that we're talking about Onision. If Onision was actually being sued legally in small claims court by you, Ashley, you would think that he would be tweeting about it. He's like, oh my gosh, somebody's actually filing a lawsuit about me. Someone's gonna sue me. We all know how Onision is. He can't control his tongue. But what's even more ironic is that you tell your now ex-friend who you stayed with during the time only last month, you specifically say to them that you paid $6,000 for legal advice. Really? $6,000 for legal advice? The max you can only sue in small claims is up to $5,000. So you're out $1,000 apparently for seeking legal advice in small claims court that now cost you $6,000, and you're gonna sue Onision for $5,000. Like, wow. You know, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Something's fishy here. There's some holes here that don't make a lot of sense. And plus, you gave your friend several court dates. I believe it was the 12th or the 13th. And then you say it's gonna be the 20th. And the courts aren't even open on the weekend. And both of those days, I made sure that I looked up your name and I looked up Greg's name legally. And there is no evidence, there's no public record, there is nothing to show that there's been a filing fee or the small claims lawsuit that you claim that you're actually going through or that you have done. So in my personal opinion, and I hope I'm wrong, I hope there's like a 1% that I'm wrong, you lied to everybody. You're a fraud. You took their money, leached off Onision in terms of gaining money off promising you are going to do something towards him, and then refused to back up anything that you have said so far because people question you. Doesn't make sense, it's illogical, and something smells, you know? You're the new Pinocchio, the female Pinocchio. Whoop!
But instead of apologizing, refunding money to the people that gave her, she decides to rebrand her. She changed her name from Madame to Princess Ash. She had deleted her video about lawsuit because she thinks people wouldn't remember her. She basically scammed her subscriber and her career deserved to be ended until she apologized and refund everyone's money, which is likely not going to happen. So guys, that's all for today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, help me reach at least 100 subscribers before 2020, and I promise I will never scam you. See you later.